This is the season where feminine energy is on the rise. Okay, feminine energy is like taking off like a 747. Okay, so anything that's not on board with that, anything that's not on that frequency of love, you have to kick that off of your timeline. And this is going to mean getting out of your comfort zone, like all the stuff, the people that you normally would hang around, all of the things that you would normally do when you would get off of work, random people and people are in your space. Those things. You're going to have to cut those things off because those are like miscellaneous that don't have anything to do with our purpose. And so I'm doing I statements. This is what Spirit has been doing with me. Spirit is having me to remove people without any mercy. And I can do the most recent person that I blocked on social media was a niece of mine. And it's because of just this whole little dynamics, you know, how us chosen ones, we get categorized as black sheep. And, you know, I reached out to someone to show them love and to speak love to them and to speak life to them. And the response that I got was so negative and disregarding. I was like, oh no, block, you know, because I've done so much work to heal my energy and to heal my inner child. You know, my inner child had a lot of turmoil, and what I've learned that in my bloodline, um, there was a lot of crazies, like people that had some really dark things going on. And so I had to go through some dark things in order to be able to heal these dark things in my bloodline. The ancestors have been healing themselves through me. And it's a very deep process. The last person that I had to heal was my father's mother, who was an alcoholic. She had all kind of mental issues. Granny, ain't nobody saying nothing bad on your name, but you had some hot mess situations going on in your frequency when you left here, because what we do when we leave here is we leave these energetic imprints behind. And you know, and the energy imprints that was left for me to heal, oh baby. So yeah, I had to see it all. I had to experience a lot of things. And right now I'm going through a graduation. I'm actually going to do another video where I'm allowing you guys to see my decorations, because my tree really represents, my Christmas tree has a graduation hat at the top of it, because I'm graduating um these levels that in regards to graduating all of the planets, all of the universities. Earth is the last planet that I was um set to graduate, and I'm graduating with flying colors from what they're telling me. As long as I keep this frequency, and we're going to do a whole video on frequencies, because boy, they have been giving me some downloads and some, so I'm talking about tea. It's not even tea, this is like some different type of herb. I'm telling you, it's like, this is a galactic tea. It's really what it is. It's galactic tea. And it's basically me graduating this Christmas is what I'm celebrating. Me graduating all the other planets, and then Earth being my last planet to come to. I'm graduating that with flying colors. I've healed my bloodline on so many different levels, so I don't have to really worry about, you know, any of the ones coming after me, as far as nieces, nephews, their children and their children's children, having to go through these toxic traits, you know, that was left for me to heal. Before I even came to this planet, I remember before I even came to this planet, and the frequency that I was on. I was saying that, I knew that I was a higher being, though I wanted to experience the bad in life, because all of my other lifetimes, they were pretty lofty, and they carried me in a certain way, and this is the first time that I ever had to experience the lack mindsets, not being liked, not being liked by everybody, or just having, awkward situations in my life, seeing suicides, murders, being in prison, things like that. I had never experienced those things. And I always wondered in one of my past lives, what would it be like to actually feel what that person is feeling? And in my vision, I always would see someone going through something in a past life experience that I was having. I would see a person going through something, and I was in such a lofty position in this past life that I didn't even know, I couldn't even imagine what it felt like to be that person. And that's all I longed for. What would it feel like to not have anything? You know, boy, the spirit showed me that. Boy, the spirit give me put me on the train to learning how to be grateful, learning how to bypass certain energies. You know, most of us have these past lives that we haven't tapped into. Which I started when tapping into my Akashic records, which I will do videos on that. And as the more people that catch on to these videos, I want us to learn together. It's not me teaching. I want us to learn together. This video is basically, I wanted to get on here and talk about people being able to step into your life and change your vibration. That's what this video was supposed to be all about. I don't know where I just went, but people stepping into your life and trying to control your vibrations. I just had that happen to me twice today. These were just like people random. One sister I met in a store, and she decided to call me today and have a very argumentative energy. And when I didn't feel what she was feeling, when she couldn't project that onto me, it was almost as if I can feel that it didn't go well for her, that her whole plot had just failed. And then not even later, someone texts me and says something that had held no truth to it. She was a client. She said that I blocked her. And she couldn't set a pair appointment. But it was just like some random stuff like, what? I've never blocked a client in my life. Spirit said, this is a test. This is a test. Fall is the most magical holiday. The trees are turning red, orange, green. You can stand under them and the leaves will just fall on you. And, it's just a magical season for me. So I'm all into this magic of autumn and then walking into winter. And, it's really a magic for me. And so many things was trying to come and break that magic, because this is a manifestation for me as well, a process of manifestation where I am, Jupiter is in my sign of Taurus right now, and she's in retrograde, but that just means she's slowing down enough for me to catch up in all the little areas where I was still a little stagnant in this new, because I have new wings. I'm a phoenix, and I have these new wings that I'm learning to use. And so Mama Jupiter, she's basically has stopped in my sign of Taurus to kind of lead me by the hand. Though when those two situations came into my life today, she said, okay, so how do we handle these? She's so majestic. How do we handle these type of situations? Well, number one, you don't bite your tongue and you let them know exactly where you're coming from and where you're not willing to go. And that is just what I did. I did it with such kindness that you can't be mad. All you can do is look at yourself. That's all you can do is look at yourself, baby. Cause I'm not riding those trains. Not this season. Baby, the niece that I kicked off my timeline, yeah, she gave me that little funny energy. It didn't even take me 5 seconds. You are blocked. Now I'm gonna unblock her so that way if she wanna peek on my page and get a little knowledge, she can do that. I'm just keeping it real. This is the year of unveiling, snatching that veil off these boogeymen, because you have a softer heart towards the younger members of your family more so than you do to the older ones. So of course, she was able to pull my heartstrings, but I seen that she was using the same energy that her mom, to kind of reel you in and then try to, either embarrass you or stab you or try to make you look worse than her. Girl, bye. So yeah, blocked. And this is just a message for you guys today. Do not let anyone jump on your timeline and kick you off. Do not let anyone jump on your timeline and kick you off. Elevate. They do not want to see us rise, and they are grabbing at our ankles. Like we is rising up to the top. Spirit is telling you, stop smoking marijuana, stop drinking alcohol, stop doing this, because every time you do these things, you sink back down to a level where these demons can grab you. But at the end of the day, you guys, I don't want to make this a very long video, but I do want to get back on here, introduce a video to a couple of my pages, and just get active with the videos. You guys can ask me any question. I hope this video resonate with someone. But at the end of the day, no matter what they say, in each and every single way, I am royalty. You are royalty. We are royalty, family, and I shall see you in a minute. Ashe.